for some reason I keep forgetting to do these things, these thank yous. I was doing so well, and I don't know why all of a sudden it's just like, moo, it's time stopped, and it's never the first, and you don't do them, and just forget everything in your entire life because it's unimportant, because that's why you forget stuff, because nothing's important, and I'm not important. Anyway, so I totally forgot, and it is now March 14th. You're welcome. I obviously value every single one of you. I do. It's just, I hate my brain, and I feel like I have to punish it. My memory just gets worse every single day. And you know what? I can joke about it. I can laugh. But it's not funny. It's not. But you have to learn to laugh at yourself sometimes. Alright, so let's get to it. I want to give you a thank you to Unama Official, Bougie Scoogie 21, Gentle Cookie Cat, Ghost Poison, Squishy the Bunny, Randomly Weird, Embla, Thorn Forest, Katie Crowley, and Jade Coyote. Thank you very much. And for those of you who don't currently donate to my Patreon because you were waiting for all the rewards and stuff to be settled, and I don't know what words I'm trying to find here, but okay, so all the tiers I have the gift stuff. I've done all that stuff. Still haven't finished that one person's gift that I had to do in Blender. I know, bad Reitanna. Bad Reitanna. I haven't been doing anything in Blender. I've barely been on my computer. Usually when I go on my computer, it's to look up pictures of craft inspiration. And I do check my messages. I answer the ones that I am ready to answer. Sometimes I do open some programs to see if I can work on a project that's on the computer, and then I close the program because I realize that I'm still burnt out. But I have gotten a few things together. My Etsy shop is reopened, so I have some stuff on there, and my Spreadshirt shop is reopened. So unfortunately for my Spreadshirt shop, I cannot sell fan art. So that means no actual Minky Pie. That doesn't even mean a cute design of the Golden Snitch from Harry Potter. Because if it resembles a licensed thing, then basically I cannot legally sell it. And that's also according to Spreadshirt's terms of service and stuff. So the most I can get away with Minky Pie is if I do a completely original drawing of her, which I'm not really ready to do yet because I can't draw horses in any other way. But her cutie mark is on some stuff. And there are certain products that certain designs don't qualify for. And then each product has its own set of colors that I don't choose. So, just whatever. I also don't choose the base price for the products. So in order for me to actually make a profit, they are more expensive than I would like to charge you for them. Because Spreadshirt takes a very large percentage of the profit. So, yeah, and stuff. I just want to help my husband. I just want to bring in some income, because now he's working 2 jobs, and ever since those shitbags defamed me in 2020, our financial situation has been way worse, especially since prices on everything are increasing. They're going to increase our rent, and if you guys had just left me alone, I wouldn't be in this situation. where we're struggling just to keep a small roof over our heads. And I'm sitting here hitting my head against the wall going, what can I do that can be successful? Because YouTube isn't... I mean, it stopped being a big money maker a long time ago before, you know, that even happened. You know, I used to be able to make, $600 every 2 weeks on YouTube? That was fantastic. But after the adpocalypse, it went like to just a couple $100, and now I could legally sue people if I could find the lawyer. I don't know. I'm trying really hard to stay happy, but the flashbacks, they don't stop. The nightmares don't stop, and sometimes I'm reminded of how I had so many dreams when I was a teenager, just to be kicked out into the adult world and realizing that dreams don't come true. College doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing matters except having a high income. You have to be rich. You have to come from a rich family, and or you have to be lucky in order to even survive. Our dream of having even a small house. Like, I think even a murder house would be too expensive for us. And it's not, you know, because necessarily that we can't make very much money because of how society has screwed us, but it's mostly, for those of you who understand how, you know, the baby boomers screwed the entire economy, that shit is the main reason why people in my generation and people in future generations are just fucked. And nobody told us. You know, in school they told us, hey, you need to get good grades, you need to go to college or you never get a job. Well, you know what? If you go to college, you won't get a job. You just won't. You have to be lucky. Even if you go to Harvard, you're waiting for opportunities to open up to you. And meanwhile, you're about $500,000 in debt to the college if you didn't get a scholarship or something, you know, and it's like, now it's more profitable to get into fast food right after high school than it is to go to college. And, you know, they said that it would take me 10 years to pay off my college loans, and that ended up not being true. I'm still paying them. And I mean, it was fun. Beauty school was fun, but I think it really got my hopes up for being able to, you know, manage to grab a hold of one of my dreams and become something and do something, and that just doesn't work out for people like me. Not just because of my generation, but because I was born into tragedy and I can't escape it. I try to hold the things that I do have near and dear to me, but it's like, they say money can't bring you happiness, but nowadays that's the only way to be happy, is to have money, to be stable, and to be able to work in a job that you enjoy, to be able to live in a place that you like to be in. I would love just to have a house. Doesn't have to be big. Just big enough to have one room to be my craft room. And that craft room would be a craft in itself. It would have little miniature like environments. Like I would pick a corner and make it a miniature beach and have like miniature cliffs on the walls and plants and little people and just little stories around the walls and around the corners that just I could look at and just feel happy. And I fantasize about a world where people aren't shitheads and they don't ruin innocent people's lives just because one person, one entitled person, got butthurt. And a couple of other entitled people decided that a story was more important than the creator's life. Because they wanted the story. They didn't care. They just wanted it. Well, you know what? By doing that, you decided that you didn't want it. And so you're not gonna get it. Only the people, once I finally get off this hiatus, and once I finally feel comfortable enough to do it, only my loyal peoples, my friends, my fans, the good people are going to get it. And you did that. You decided that you didn't want me to do stuff for you anymore. You decided that. And then I still have other things to do for my YouTube channel that I want to do. Like, I still have Doki Doki Literature Club videos to edit. I know Evelyn didn't even, like, put a dent in Sword and Shield, so I wanted to pick that up again, and, you know, I've found happiness in doing physical crafts. No, I want to draw again, and there's just so many things that I want to do that every time I try to pick it up, it slips through my fingers like water. And I just go, well, there it goes, and it'll probably never be touched again. And then I'll die. And nothing I did will mean anything to anybody. Won't mean anything to anybody. Yeah, if I knew when I was gonna die, you know, maybe things would be different. But it doesn't matter to anybody anymore. I don't know if it ever mattered to anybody what I do. All that matters is that I'm a barely recognizable person on YouTube. Therefore, I am famous. Therefore, I need to be destroyed. Isn't that right, Colt Kelly? Do you know who I am? So, if you donate to my Patreon, if you want to be a member on my YouTube, which honestly, I would actually recommend you donated to my Patreon instead, unless you super-de-duper want to support me and do both. Or if you buy stuff on my Etsy, or if you buy from my Spreadshirt, or if you buy from my booth account, if you use like Vroid and stuff, because I sell digital designs. I haven't done one for a while, but apparently they're really popular. So, if you do anything to bring me an income, I love you, kitty. You are helping me pay for the doctor's appointment I have coming up later this month to check to see, hello baby, to check to see if my ankle can be fixed. For those of you who are religious, I'm not, but if you're religious and you truly believe that praying does something, please pray that my ankle can be fixed. And then after that, your money will be going to the surgery. If it can be fixed. If it can't be fixed, your money is likely going to the goddamn scooter I'll probably have. What, miss? I'm almost done. So, all of your money right now is going toward necessities and necessities only. I love you. I love you so much. You're so cute. You're the cutest freaking thing. And she lays on my pillow and takes up the entire pillow, lays her head on my head, and sometimes she grooms me and wakes me up and my hair is soaked because she grooms me, and I love you so much. You're just my baby. I wouldn't trade you for the world. I love my cat. If you guys have ideas for things that I could sell on my Etsy, I'm trying to work on the donut bear. My prototype is showing that I cannot put a squeaker in the bears. They're not big enough for the squeakers. So that's gonna, that might take a couple of trial and errors, but meow, meow. If my ankle can be fixed, oh, please let my ankle be fixed. I'm sure I will spend some time in rehab, but I want it to be fixed so bad because that is the sole thing that is keeping me from losing weight properly and in a timely, dieting, you can diet all you want. You can count your calories all you want, but without different types of exercise, you're not going to see much of a difference. I will maintain if I count my calories every day and stay away from candy and sugar. But I can bike for a half an hour, and I'm not going to break, that easily, my weight. And I really don't like being heavy. I really don't like being plus size. We got our pictures back from Josh's wedding, and I'm so big, guys. I'm a size 0 at Torrid. I'm so big. I'm a 3XL. And this is what depression and harassment and criminal activity toward me has done to me. And the pandemic. I cannot say that it's just other people who have caused this. It's just the pandemic made it worse. Every problem that anybody had was made worse by the pandemic because it was stressful. We don't want to wear masks. And God damn it, remember when they said this should clear out after about 8 months? And now it's 2 years? Because people aren't fucking wearing masks and getting vaccinated? Wow! This could have been over. Stupid people. Fucking. Anyway. I have a bad habit of repeating myself. You all know that. A lot of you probably think that's really annoying. I think it is. I think it's very annoying. So, right now is crucial. If you can donate, if you can buy stuff from me, please do it. And my mind is constantly working on ideas of more stuff that I can put on my Etsy. It just all depends on the current materials I have. It also depends on what I'm able to do talent-wise, because I'm not perfect, and I'm nowhere near perfect, and I've said that for years, and yet somehow people still think that I think I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. And things are flawed. And I'd rather not sell things that are flawed, Things that get stains on them, things where you can see the glue, stuff like that, I've got some antique stuff that my grandma gave me that I want to, sell on Etsy. It's too cold for resin stuff. Once I'm able to do resin stuff, things will pick up a little more, because I also have silicone where I make my own molds, so I'll be able to do kabuchans and just accessories and jewelry. I'm better at accessories and jewelry than anything else, really. Guys, if you like crosses or Christian symbols, I have lots and lots of beaded bracelets that I really need you to take off my hands. I priced them relatively inexpensively, so I'm hoping, you know, you guys go reach out and touch faith. I hate my life. No, I hate life. There are parts of my life that I hate, but I just hate life in general. Anyway, enough sadness. I'll stop putting sadness on you guys and just keep my sadness for myself where it belongs, because I'm a worthless piece of shit. And, I'll try really hard in April not to miss the 1st. And I'm really sorry about that. Like I said, I'm just a piece of shit who can't remember anything. So, I don't know. If you like my videos, leave a like. It really helps. Subscribe, spread the word of awesome, become a Reitanna, and don't forget to click the little bell. And I shall see you later, alligators and crocodiles. Goodbye.